Hey everybody, the Banga's back. Welcome to part 70 of Let's Play Breath of Fire 3, brought to you by GameAnyone.com. Alright, if we play our cards right, this could very well be the final episode. A decision on which the fate of the world hangs in the balance. Left hand or right hand? Give up the power of the brood and live in a peaceful world, watched over by the goddess. Or believe in the power of the brood and travel into the empty desert, where unknown dangers await. Banga decides to... Now just imagine if you chose give up his power, you'll get the bad ending. So let's show it off. Carrying the fate of the world was too much for Banga. If giving up the power of the brood will allow the world to stay the same, then that's best choice. No, that's a bit of a translation error there. Then that's the best choice. You have made the right choice. Banga, that is true strength. Giving up your horrible power to protect the world. I'm proud of you, Banga. Let us go, my Banga. This ending would be a lot more depressing if you just hear your friends just calling up for ya. Banga chose of his own free will to give up the power of the brood and stay with the goddess Myria. And so time passes. Unchanging. The end. Oh, that's the ending. Thanks for watching, everybody. Alright, so I guess there's nothing else to see. Oh, you just go straight to the credits. Alright. Alright, why don't you just give me a couple minutes, I'll get you back to the decision. Okay, minutes later. Now let's see what happens if you choose your own path, that you don't want to give up your power. Banga realized he couldn't give up his power. Of course, he thought of his people, and his destiny, and Tipo. But more importantly, he felt that if he gave up his power, he would no longer be himself. Do you realize what it is you are trying to do? Do you? By making me your enemy, you realize you are also making the whole world your enemy, don't you? I have faith that you, that the brood are not so foolish. Come, lower your weapon. Banga realized it was foolish to challenge a god, but he held his ground. My poor Banga. Your great power has driven you mad. What of those who do not have such power like the brood? They cannot live without my protection. By not giving up your power, you threaten their very existence. Just as I always believed, the brood truly are a danger, a threat to the world. Not true, Myria. It just means that life is no longer content to live in the little cage you have made for it. Yggdrasil, no matter what you say, I will protect this world, for the sake of all life on it. Myria, life in your world has been protected from the desert. and death. But that's not the same as living. Banga, son of the accursed brood, the time for talk has ended. If you will not change your mind, it grieves me to harm you, but I have no choice. For the good of the world, you must die. Not if you die first, Myria. Alright, so you get to choose your party for this. Alright, I might as well just go with my most leveled up team that works so well together. And we'll just stick with the normal formation. Alright, so this is the final battle, guys. It all comes down to this. It pains me. It grieves me, my children, that I must take up arms against you. Against the very life I have sworn to protect. But you must understand, Banga. I can't let your power roam free in the world. To protect the lives of my other children, I must become unto a fury. Farewell, my children. Oh, Myria just runs away. Good night, everybody. We won. It's over. Oh, it's not over. Okay, this is the final boss right here. Alright, let's do this. We're gonna kick things off on the right path here. Alright, Ray, you're gonna have to speed yourself up. Now, do I want my first turn to turn into a Kaiser? I think we should do it. It'll be a good idea. Remember, you're gonna have to put your best foot forward. All your greatest items will definitely need to be used. Infinity, Trance, and Radiance. There you go. And as for Momo, I'd say you're going to have to use the War Shout. Myria has a ton of attacks that can really ruin your day. Venom does status ailments on a lot of people at once. She also has offensive magic like Sirocco and Inferno. Those are just some of the offensive magic she has. And she can also use Holocaust, which I believe is non-elemental, but does a ton of damage. You'll know it's coming when her face melts. And in terms of buffing, she also has Sanctuary, where she can remove all your buffs. But at least that will prevent her from attacking. Okay, we're buffed up now. Ray gets an extra turn. He should definitely use that to... Let's see, what do we have? We'll use a Black Bass. Seeing as how we're not worrying about the fishing side quest, we'll use all the fish we caught at our disposal. Alright, now you're gonna have to speed Banga up. Alright, seeing as how I've been holding out on this for so long, we're finally gonna use the Bone Break spell. The reason why I held it off for so long is you can only use it once every few in-game hours. It is that powerful. Alright, Momo, you're gonna have to use your turn to, like, heal everybody. There, because remember, we took some damage from that Sirocco spell. Okay, that wasn't bad. Did a nice bit of damage. And she used the Sirocco again. Luckily, it hurts two of us. Remember, thanks to my dragon equipment... Oh, never mind, I still take some damage. But not a lot. Okay. What else do I have that can heal everything? I'll use a Barandi. And for my offensive turns, I think we're gonna use the super combo. So remember, I am buffed up, and your stats go through the roof in Kaiser form. It'll be a good idea to, like, throw the dice out and bet that you're gonna get a good combo out of this. So be sure you concentrate. Oops, I botched it. But even 5 hits gets you over 1,500 damage. So that's a good thing, for sure. Alright, Momo, I believe, is the only one that has been sped up yet. And for your next turn, I'd say you should definitely use a Wisdom Fruit. Remember, we've been holding out on these for so long. If there's a battle to use them, this is the one. Hourglasses are also good too, but only the user gets to move for like 3 turns. Even your own allies are frozen in time. 7 hits, that's amazing! That's over 2,000 damage. When you get the cramps so bad snakes come out of your stomach. Alright, so we got ourselves a nice bit of AP going on here. Let's see. Should I actually have Ray attack? Everyone else is sped up, so why not? Well, actually, Momo still doesn't get extra turns. Oops! Oh, I still got 7 hits. She's got a ton of HP, like probably over 20,000, so you got yourself a long fight. But give it everything you got. And hold nothing back. And I don't think our physical attacks are even that bad. Let's see what items Momo can use that'd be very good. Let's see, what do we have? I don't want to use the Hourglass as Momo. Let's try the Devilfish, just for shits and giggles. As long as we keep up this momentum, we're gonna win. Seven hits? Okay, I didn't want to go too fast. I felt that was a decent speed. Let's see how you like this. Oh, that was decent damage. Alright, well, we can withstand that, no problem. Suppose I should use Vitalize. Now I'll probably use that on Ray's turn. Something like that, like healing items. I think we should still focus on attacking. Remember, you want to end this fight fast. Yep, 7 hits, that's still good. I would like to get to 8 hits in this fight. But if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Alright, what should we use here? We should probably use one of our 5 moon tiers. You know, just make sure everybody's HP is really high, just in case the next bit of offensive magic really hurts us. I think you can just use... You know, use a Wisdom Seed. Just a bit of a top-up. I don't think this fight's gonna last too long. We're gonna be needing all 5 of these moon tiers. At least I hope not. Ooh, 8 hits there. Okay. I think we got her on the ropes now. Oh, here it comes. This is the true meaning of fear right here. Like, that was enough to almost kill us right there. But I say we're very close if she's actually using Holocaust now. Ooh, it hits. Oh, she's still alive. Okay, we gotta use our Moon Tears again. I gotta keep using the super combo. Momo, you're gonna have to use a Wisdom Fruit. Remember, if we lose this Kaiser form, we're gonna be in a bit of trouble. We got to keep it up. At least the music's pretty intense. We just won, guys. It's over. We did it! We won! It was a high-risk move, but it paid off. Where did we even land, anyway? Oh, over there. It's over. No. For you, it's just the beginning. It was a long, hard journey. But we did the right thing. Didn't we, Bonga? Gar? As a guardian, my life must end here with the goddess. Time to die. Go! From now on, you must walk on your own. My world! I tried, but it wasn't enough. I fear the world will be destroyed again. What should I have done? What could I have done? If there is a God, answer me! What should I have done with the brood? Sister? It's for the best, Myria. You've protected this world until now. Why would we just walk? You went too far in your attempt to wipe out the brood. In the end, that was something your children had to overcome, to go beyond. In order to walk on their own, did we actually just get stuck behind the door? Because it doesn't really show us escaping in time. Don't worry. They can take care of themselves better than you think. They, and the world, are stronger than we think. I'm sure of it. Oh, somehow we all got out. Meanwhile, back in the desert, where the station has been completely destroyed. Okay, it looks like our sprites are more zoomed in to look more cartoonish. Almost like an actual FMV going on. I don't know why you would just stand like that anyway. Like, just the whole time. I like that you just leave those little footprints in the sand. Like, just those little details. Music, I mean, it just sounds so, like, instrumental and nice. It's like, you finally did it, you defeated the goddess, and almost all the world is going to be desert. So how are you going to overcome it? Guess only they would have the answers. But will they get them right away? It's like we don't even get just to go back home. We have to find our way back home now. And that's it. That's Breath of Fire 3 for the Sony PlayStation 1, my 15,000 subscribers special. I am amazed at how well that project has gone down. I mean, what would I think about this game overall compared to the other Breath of Fire games? I think this one was definitely amazing, a real step up from the other two games in the series. Heh, Erical Bando, that's pretty funny, because in Breath of Fire 2 there was a holy place called Bando. But what do I think about this game overall compared to the other Breath of Fire games? Definitely amazing. Can't say for certain it was the best overall. Maybe that would go towards either 1 or 2. I like them both pretty equally, and this one was definitely equal among them all, in my humble opinion. I mean, the music was definitely done really well, the translation, the story, the characters you just got so involved with. The one thing I criticized for a little bit once we got to the end was maybe the fishing side quest. I was all hot over it, because it was so amazing. But because there were so many fishing areas, and many of them clustered together, I was like, well, it kind of ran its course, so to speak. If you did invest so much in fishing, like even getting the whale, which is said to be the toughest fish you can catch, like just get a crap storm of points, you can get yourself maybe the best fishing rod in the game, and after you beat the game, like say with over 9,000 points, and you get the rank called the fish, you can get yourself a fountain ink, or fountain pen, which allows you unlimited use of your skill ink. But by the time you get it, it's like, well, it's too late, I already beat the game. What else is there to do? Like maybe go back to the container yard to deal with those rare enemies. And that hide-and-seek side quest in Myria that I never bothered to do? Well, you just would have gotten like a Cupid's Lyre from one of them if you raise your levels to like say 3 or 4 with them as your master. Or battle formations. So that in itself was not that great. Another thing I did not like was some of the forced side quests. Like for instance, the one where you were taking the line to like drag the angler. That was pretty bad. Because I mean, just one little mistake, and it may not even be your own fault, would screw you over and yet start over. Getting the vinegar from the coffee shop was even worse. So while this game was definitely done really well, there were some mini games that were definitely hit and miss. Like they were borderline unnecessary, and sometimes infuriating. That being said, however, just the way the game was done, I really liked. Some of the boss battles were intense. Like the final boss, dealing with T-Bow, all of that, I mean, just get that build up. I would definitely recommend this game. You may not be able to get it on PS1, like, at a good price because it's so rare, but on the PSP you can get it as well. It's too bad it was never released on PSN. I could never understand why. Maybe because it would get in the way of PSP sales, who knows. But at least you can still get Breath of Fire 4. I managed to get that on like a PSN flash deal. That along with Wild Arms. So, speaking of walled arms, I mean, that could be a potential Let's Play, but I don't have it confirmed in the books, given that I've got so much confirmed already. In fact, my next project is actually going to be another Capcom RPG, Mega Man Battle Network 5. I'm going to do the Team Colonel edition, because most of the comments were more wanting to do that version. I'm sure they had their reasons, but who knows. But anyways, this is the Bonga signing out, saying goodbye, Godspeed, and stay tuned for my next Let's Play. Thanks so much for watching, everybody, and I will see you next time. Let's watch the last part of the ending, shall we? Now, that little seedling, was that actually Peiko? I have no idea. Might just be one random seed. We used up a whole lot of them against Myria, so I'm surprised we still had that many. So, that shall be all. Goodbye, everybody.